Hi David, this is Tim Snyder for weekly number 4. This week I began the course by taking notes on the reading that you assigned. I took a lot of notes on it, read through it. It was a lot of reading, but I read through it. I took it on the light waves and the color, reflection, and refraction. After that, I worked on the spreadsheet that was assigned for week 4, and I filled it out according to the column and the type, on radio waves, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, and so on. Next, I entered in my input on the debate section on the discussion board on fetal stem cells, because I knew some things about that from a research project I did before. And I made sure that my team for Project 1 was going to remain my team for Project 2. Finally, I reviewed Project 2 and made guidelines to follow for the next couple weeks, and spoke to my individual team members. This week, I learned a lot about the differences between radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-ray, gamma rays. So that spreadsheet did help a lot. I learned a lot from the notes on light waves of color, reflection, and refraction, because I honestly didn't know how rainbows are formed, and mirages, and so on through the prism. After this week, I am very confident about my knowledge of magnetic radiation. A lot of my questions from this week were answered throughout the reading and the notes that I took for week 4. A lot of the questions that I had came from medical-based backgrounds, such as how X-rays really worked and how people go blind from ultraviolet rays reflecting off of snow. So the reading helped out with that and a lot of other questions I had, and I'm very confident in my knowledge about light and reflection and so on. So next week I want to begin by working on Project 2 mostly, meeting with my lab partners, deciding who will be building what, the telescope or the microscope. I want to buy the supplies needed and drop the schematics for either a microscope or telescope. Also be doing the reading and the note-taking for week 5, the discussion board content, get a little more involved on the debate section of the discussion board, neat video, and post that, and finally, I think that's it. Just focus mostly on week 5 content and spend some decent amount of time on project number 2.